Hey there! If you love short English stories with powerful life lessons, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's begin today's story. The Boy with a Busy Mind. In a quiet village there lived a boy named Raga. He was smart, worked hard, and had big dreams. But he had one big problem. His mind was always full of random thoughts. Whether he was studying, helping at home, or even talking to someone, his mind would wander. He thought about old memories, future worries, or made-up stories. No matter how many times his parents or teachers told him to focus, he just couldn't. One day, during his school exams, Raga had a very hard time. He sat with his answer sheet in front of him, but his mind was blank. He had studied well, but his thoughts were everywhere. When the results came, he had failed 2 subjects. His teachers were sad, his friends felt sorry, and his parents were very worried. That night, Raga sat alone in his room. He felt hopeless. He knew he had the ability to do well, but his thoughts were out of control. His grandfather saw him sitting quietly and asked, "What's wrong, Raga?" Raga, with tears in his eyes, said, "Grandpa, I want to focus, but my thoughts are always running wild. I try to study, but I start thinking about useless things." His grandfather smiled gently and said, "Come with me." They went to the backyard. The grandfather pointed to an empty pot and gave Raga a cup of dirty water. "Pour this into the pot," he said. Raga did it. Then he gave him a jug of clean water. "Now, pour this clean water into the pot until the dirty water is gone." Raga slowly poured the clean water. Bit by bit, the dirty water flowed out, and the pot became full of clear water. His grandfather said, "Your mind is like this pot. If you fill it with useless thoughts, it becomes dirty. But if you keep adding good thoughts, the bad ones will go away." Raga asked, "But how do I stop the bad thoughts and bring in the good ones?" His grandfather replied, "Let me tell you another story." The Doubtful Warrior. In a faraway land, there was a young warrior named Veer. He was strong and skilled, but he always doubted himself. Before every battle, he would think, "What if I lose? What if others laugh at me?" Because of this fear, he lost many small battles and avoided big challenges. He became weaker, not because of his body, but because of his mind. One day, a wise monk saw Veer sitting alone. He asked, "Why do you look so worried, young man?" Veer replied, "My thoughts make me afraid. I lose the fight before it even begins." The monk handed him a glass half full of water and gave him a handful of salt. "Put the salt into the glass and drink it," he said. Veer did as told, but he spat it out. "It's too salty." The monk then took him to a large lake and said, "Now throw the same salt into this lake and drink the water." Veer took a sip. It tasted fresh. The monk said, "See, the amount of salt was the same, but the size of the container made the difference. If your mind is small, a little negativity can ruin it. But if your mind is big and full of positive things, no small problem can hurt you." Veer understood. He stopped doubting himself, started practicing with confidence, and became one of the strongest warriors in his kingdom. Raga's change. After hearing the story, Raga thought deeply. "I have kept my mind too small," he said. "That's why wasteful thoughts take over. I need to fill it with good things." His grandfather nodded. Yes, the mind is powerful. If you don't control it, it will control you. But if you train it, it becomes your best tool. From that day, Raga changed. He made a daily routine. He practiced deep breathing and simple meditation. He stayed away from distractions and stopped thinking too much. When bad thoughts came, he replaced them with useful ones. Slowly, he got better at focusing. His grades improved. He felt more confident. In his next exams, Raga got the highest marks in his class. Years later, Raga became a great scientist. People asked him how he overcame his busy mind. He always smiled and said, Your mind is like a pot. Fill it with good thoughts, and there will be no room for bad ones. It's like water. It takes the shape of whatever you put in it. Fill it wisely.